Alright, welcome back to the second video for chapter 9. Now, I want to explain a little bit on the sequence of room that you need to clean. You will start first with the checkout room. It means that the room is VD, vacant and dirty. If it is late checkout, you will not clean it because the room will only be vacant and it will not be able to be sold or checked in by another guest. So you will remain, you will not entertain the late checkout, you will entertain the checkout room. That's why you see here checked out. After guests have checked out, and then you will service the room in order to prepare for the next check-in. So it is very important, guys. We don't want late check-in. We don't want the process to be very long and guests have to wait at the lobby. So checkout room must be clean first, followed by room request for early service. Sometimes the customers, or sorry, the guests in the hotel would like to have early service because maybe they have last night party and so on. They need the room to be clean early so that uh, you will entertain the special request by the guest. And then expected checkout, any rooms that you find will check out, and then you will clean all the expected checkout. What is expected checkout? What is checked out? Checked out means no one in the room. Expected checkout, you will see who else in the list will be checking out at 12 o'clock. So after you have identified those who are checking out at 12, you will try to knock the door and ask if you can clean. Because if the guest is still in the room and about to check out, you can clean. But if the guest is not, if the time is not really closing to 12, you will not clean. You just check. If it is vacant and check out, then you can clean. Next is stay over room. I said just now, stay over is those who are extending the stay, and we consider as occupied room. Then we will clean the occupied and stay over room, and then only we will entertain the request for late service. Sometimes the guests want some privacy during the morning, don't want to be disturbed. They request for late service. You will entertain the late service uh, maybe later in your working shift. However, some rooms, I think you have, when you stay in the hotel, you will find the doorknob sign is like one small sign card with do not disturb that you will place on your doorknob, on the outside of your room, to give the signal that you don't want to be disturbed. Do not, DND means do not disturb room. So this room you will only entertain at the end of your shift, or maybe here they said after checkout time, which is 12 o'clock. Why? Because they don't want to be disturbed. So we will entertain, or we will clean the room last. Even when you see the DND room is still on the doorknob, you need to check. And just firstly, the procedure is we have to call the room. We just call and offer to change towel. If they don't want to be disturbed still, then you just offer to change the towel. That is how actually we handle the DND rooms. Next is room status verification. If there is any discrepancy, if there is any difference between what is actual and what is on the report, you should notify the front desk. They give one example over here. In the report, 108 is occupied. In the report is occupied 108. However, when you try to enter the room, you can see that nothing changes. Everything is fine in the room, like nobody is in the room. So you might be checking. You need to check with the front office that what is the real status of the room. If it is vacant and clean, why you put occupied? You should sell the room. You should sell the room for the next check-in. So any discrepancies or difference in the room status should be communicated or notified to the front office. Guys, guest room cleaning procedures, including three procedures. This is actually my plan when we come back 2nd of July. We will be learning the three cleaning procedures. Number one, guest room cleaning procedures. Number two, bed making procedures. And the last one is bathroom cleaning procedures. This is the basic three that we are going to learn on the 2nd of July. I will be sharing with you on how actually the standard way on how we will be doing it in hotel. Dusting and wiping, this is actually this is actually one procedure of cleaning in the guest room. You can, I hope that you can read over here, but I can show you during the practical class how does actually we do the dusting and wiping, what is the equipment. Some dusting and wiping just require dry cloth, some others will require feather duster, some dusting and wiping will require cleaning solution, some others just require damp cloth. So we will discuss this, I guess, very detailed during the practical class. However, it is good that you can get the information also from here. Guys, the next topic is lost and found. This is actually the concept or matter that we discuss when we find anything belong to the guest left inside the room. Sometimes when you want to start your cleaning function or cleaning procedures, you might find some valuable items left by the guests inside the room. For example, watches, maybe handphones, or even rings, jewelries, and so on. So this is the uh, procedures that actually highlighted in the housekeeping operation that you actually must follow. If you don't follow the lost and found procedures, you will, if for example you just take it, you will only tarnish the good name of the hotel, definitely, because when the guests come back and ask for the, if you find it in the room and you said you don't find it, and you see, uh, you will be, maybe afterwards you will be caught stealing the guest items or belongings. Guys, all items found in the hotel rooms should be deposited and controlled by housekeeping department. So anything that you find in the room, you will keep inside the housekeeping department office. Items should be tagged. Tag means you will put a tag with information and be logged. Log means it must be recorded in the log book. So this tag and log, what do you write on the tag and also on the log? Actually, number one, date on which item was found. Number two, who found the item, and number assigned to the tag item. So there will be special room, so there must be some special number or sequence number in the tag. What I mean is the serial number of the tag. So serial number of the tag must be put in the logbook. After 3 months, yeah, depends in the hotel policy. Some hotel after 6 months, some hotel it is after 3 months, and sometimes when it is really valuable item, for example jewelry, we will keep in the lost and found uh, we will keep in the uh, we will keep in the safe or inside the housekeeping department for more than 12 months. If it is not claimed after 3 months or 6 months or 12 months, it will be given to the employee who found it. That is the procedure of lost and found. um, Guys, I think I will continue and see you in the next video.